Hey there, Joy of the World, friends and family. I am Joy, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you and what energies are those. This can be timeless because they all are in any situation, but especially that May 26th lunar blood super moon eclipse, flower, etc., etc. Lots of stuff going on. And you want to know something about it? Let me tell you something about it. This flower moon, it's an opportunity to step into the fullness and to go fully forward into everything you've been sowing the seeds of love, working in your life. Who is playing the soundtrack here? They've already talked about my notes. Hello, yes. Midnight Train, total eclipse of the heart, take a chance on me, and now this. Okay, so somebody's cooking up some love potion number 9. What? 9 is fine, and this 9 is not an ending of it. It is. It's Plutonian, and it has to do with Pluto taking an end and putting an end to the final phoenix, closing that chapter of your life out. If you came in difficult situations, maybe in abuse or struggles or raising your parents or any of that type of thing, you didn't get to gestate organically. Things happen out of order, and that can create the Phoenix syndrome, where you die, resurrect, die, resurrect, die, resurrect, lessons learned, lessons burned, all that kind of thing going on, to where there's a lot of karma. And we're wanting to reset that and to bring you into the fullness. But the thing is in this click of the lens, the shutter moment, and not just SHUTTER, like the lens of a camera. I guess they still do it, but back when there was film, but also the shudder, SHUDDER, all these difficult contractions and things have been going on over the past, for some of you, it's been 3 weeks, others about a week or so, but that trembling coming on in, it's like a moment of anticipation and trepidation. It could go either way, but the vote is up to you. That's the trick that I decipher when I look through the lyrics of this song, because I'm just sitting quietly and channeling, and they're talking about come down from there. It's you've been in a place of waiting for so long, being on the fence, and the choice is up to you. The decision is with you, friend. That's what I want you to know. That's what this channel is about putting the power in your hands, not in the hands of anyone else. We are the whole zodiac. We are whole, complete, lacking in nothing. Okay, all you need is the authority, power, and permission, and that's what Pluto is coming in to do, to empower you, to put you in the fullness of yourself, in your spine, because you are divine. Okay, to give you backbone and wishbone to come on together, to let the mother and the father come together, the Pia Mater, the Dura Mater, the soft mother, the tough mother, to provide the support. Whatever's flying around here now, the strength and support, the strength and flexibility, the thing that causes mobility, momentum, movement, that type. Are we picking up the energy that is coming through? They are rambling on. So they want me to let you know this is a very specific message coming on through. There's a seesaw effect of going back and forth on a particular issue. That's riding on the top of that fence. It has to be on a fulcrum, which can be leveraged when you decide which way to go. But there's talking about, because total eclipse of the heart, it's her thinking that she used to be in love and now it's falling apart. But the thing is she turned her back on love. It can come in a very Cancerian energy, which is when the final settling of the plasma, the dissipation of the earth energy, it starts coming on in. And Cancer had this challenge and difficulty of going through people not being worthy of trust, but it's because the eyes were tainted with a mistrusting energy. And so when that energy is put to it, when your personal energy is altered because of something you fear or have lived out before, things like that, bringing the past with you, it alters the equation. Okay, so then it makes one side of the issue or the other have to change. And then sometimes in the desire to be right, we're like, see, I knew it would happen. Now let me tell you, the opposite of right ain't wrong. The opposite of right is new, unknown, change. Okay, it has variability. It has many possibilities, but that's that thing, getting into the possibility is what they're wanting to lean you towards. So in that song, Total Eclipse of the Heart, it's a woman who's singing the majority of it, but then the man says, we'll turn around, bright eyes. And that's that thing, you could feel like life's coming to rip you apart and take you backwards because it's tilting this way. It's not to thrust you into the past or to mess you up. That is the future. Turn around and face your future, okay? Allow the momentum of life to pull you forward into this. And you don't have to leave the world you're in, because that's what Midnight Train was about. Hopping on that midnight train to Georgia, since he didn't think he'd make it as a star. You who know yourself is wanting to fall in there because you don't know how to live without that synergy, without that energy. Life has a place for you, friend. Okay? And they're saying, take a chance on me. So that, pardon me while I get situated. Our message here and our affirmation is take a chance on me. It's more of a suggestion than saying the choice, because the choice is up to you. Remember, that's where we're at. So if you'd like to say it with me, go right ahead. Take a chance on me. And who you talking to? You're talking to yourself, giving yourself the power and the permission. The decision herein lies with you. Okay, so I'll tell you what's going on, because this is a card they had 32 touch the sky. You were up above it. You're not down in it. You're trying to get a scope, a lesson, a viewpoint, or whatever. It's that Cancerian, and nothing against Cancer, y'all. We're the whole zodiac, right? It's one of the facets of our chart. Hard on the outside, soft on the inside, but we want the congruency. So we want the trust to first and foremost come into us, for ourselves, with ourselves, not about others. And that brings in the balancing act of the green magic. That's for somebody, because my nose be itching. If it's you, listen up. But you want to know about love, because look at that. Coming on in here, Three of Pentacles. And this is coming from the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. It was pulling right on in. And the thing is, this is you, friend, man or woman. This is you. Love is sweeping you off of your feet, taking up in your arms, and you all balled up. Soft on the inside, hard on the outside, like, can't get all in here. This mine, private. No, I can't let anybody close to me, but I want somebody close to me. That's that teetering on the fence. You see? Okay? And the 3 is not here like, well, they could cheat. They could this. They could steal my money. They could whatever. This 3 is indicating 1, 2, and the dynamic, the relationship is the third party. That's how we do. When we're whole, when we're the whole zodiac, we're our whole selves, we're eternal, we're spherical, we're not a flat map, we're not 2D, we're holistic, okay? Just like the pyramid, more than a triangle with 3 sides, it needs that fourth side to have that dimension here on earth that you can move all the way around, okay? So with that, you have you, the other person, and the relationship, the connection. That's what we're talking about here. So that's what is needing to occur, the connection here. Look, there's plenty to be filling up. All right. And I love it because the credit card came in to only affirm it even more. Love, sweet love. This like strawberry, whatever you want, baby. Put some on those lips. Enjoy the sweetness of life, the sweetness of spring blossoming into summer, okay? All right. All I got to do is start moving a car. I want to say the split. What's happening here? Okay. Who's at the bottom? Just so you know, I love men. I love women. I mean, this whole world, we're all made here for a reason. Every shape, size, color, personality. But strangely enough, this deck, it was an all feminine deck. And the creator went back and put in a male figure card for each king. Okay? So the fact that there's a man here at the bottom of male figure is really heightening things up and is showing up as the emperor. Interesting. Overriding. So talk about overriding what? What is this? Overriding the high priestess. Okay. So the emperor is overriding the high priestess in this love thing. So it's almost like knowledge and judgment is obscuring your creativity, your expression, your being in the moment, the way things have been, the way systems operate, things like that. There's an administration, but it's overriding, and this is a hearkening to the past, because see, these aren't just barren branches like a tree in winter. They're snapped off, right? Stuck up under the upper lip, up close where you can pick it up into the intuition, hit the frontal lobe, get that somatic, the limbic, all that stuff triggered. It's just too much, baby. This is coming in. This is your destiny, your date with destiny. Open up, allow the sky, allow yourself to connect, transcend down, connect in the waters, because air and water brings in plasma. Promises fulfilled. Promises fulfilled, not self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, that's the difference. And under here is the Hierophant. I love it because this is what actually came out when it's shuffled. Where are all these cards coming from? All right, my helpers have hands, I'm telling you. So we have the Hierophant here. So it's a whole new story coming on in. But I would tell you this is not the one you're supposed to listen to. This is like karma. This is rote going, Saturn's always malefic. I want my twin flame, things like that. They're talking about the old ways are passing out, y'all. They want you to connect with your mind, the moon, and not just the full moon, not just the eclipse and all that. They're talking about the unconscious, the whole mind, the whole moon. The moon is always whole, irregardless of what phase it is in. Okay, and that's why they're wanting to bring this in and do away with the phases. Nothing against the emperor here. This is more symbolic, symbiotic type going on with what? This Five of Pentacles that seems to keep wanting to lay it down. What are you telling me? First this way, then that way. What is this about? Flip-flopping and flittering about. There, this branch is again the hair. And knowing that our hair on the head is dead. It is the past. It is old news. And here you have the blossom, the flower, the plant being restrained and caged. Holding on to the old. But I'm telling you, they're wanting you to know here, root and fruit. You fruit can't differ from the root. All right? The roots that you tend to is the fruit that you're going to bring about. So if here you're holding on to death because the hair is long and the hair is these roots, right? These old mindsets, these old chapters of life floating on in. You're not seeing the stars and the mystery and the magic and the wonder that the spring blossoms erupt from winter. Your story is ready to transition and change. Allow the permission. Okay, friend. So with that, Erte is swooping on in here to save the day. Who's at the bottom? Look at that. Holding that up to you, Three of Cups. Look at that moon mind. And it's talking about like dominate, not mean domination, like that type of, muscling over and manhandling. No, this is a playful power, like slam dunking, like getting on up there, getting your lift, getting your elevation, getting your woo, celebrating yourself. How? By living, by lifting up, by jumping around, by expressing yourself, by getting off the fence. Okay? And that's funny. They're talking about getting off the offense. Because you get off the offense, they're not suggesting get on defense. If there's no offense, there's no defense, there's no game. Doing away with the game in life, meaning that there are sides. If there are sides, that's what this looks like. There's no relationship, no connection. It's always choosing between a you or a me. That inside of are they worthy of trust, instead of realizing do you have a mistrusting I that you need to update. Hello, face up to. No longer this nor this. Keeping the timer down. Time's ticking. Spring is going. Time is running on through, baby. I'm telling you, that moon is that I saw you. Ooh, I'm going to find you, Klingon. You got the Five of Diamonds coming on in here. It is time for you to hear this flaming hot message. I ain't going to tune it down. No. Because I love you. All right, so when that eclipse is coming on through, there's a temptation to throw away your world for something else that is a cutoff branch. That cutoff branch could be a person, because like in the midnight train to Georgia, he's going on back because he didn't think it worked out for him, made the big effort to come to the place, but when it wasn't working, bailed partway through, right? And here's this person, in this case, it's a woman in the story going, well, I'd rather be in your world, which is going back the old way, the dead way, the branch that already cut off. That's this type of thing, this type of mindset, going back where you came from. When you know better, friend, do better. Do better. Because it's not about others. It's about you sitting with yourself. It's about you laying your head down at night. It's about you feeling free and open and loved by life. Life can't love on you if you don't love yourself. Okay, so let the love shine in and watch and see how you recognize life's love for you. Ooh. We got Nine of Spades coming on in here. It's interesting. Showing up is trying to silence the noise, but I see a bondage and a tethering. So right now, we're just going to go ahead and pull this and lift this off. That for some of you and many of you, this has been a binding or a bondage. It can come through generational lines, maybe through mishaps in your youth growing up. Examples that you saw lived out before you. So I don't do cutting here. Nothing against people who do, because that still leaves more effort on you and ugliness. So so when we just speak to it, we're gathering all the unauthorized bondages, bindings, connections, whatever. Unauthorized is the key word here. Okay? Because anything that is loving or kind or whatever will return again, and you have a presence of mind in order to connect instead of being bound. Okay? So we're untying those, we're gathering them up, we're sweeping them off, we're releasing them from you and moving those energies out into the purification of the sea. Right? Oh, I love that too, club, bringing some celebration. You like, woo, woo, look at my world stirring up. Joy just shook my snow globe. And you know what a snow globe is? Basically, it is a wisher. You shake it and your wishes come true. And not just the wish from here. Those wishes are for fishes, and nothing against Pisces. It means here or there. We're not doing things from that mindset. Remember, we're playing with that new energy with the fullness of our truth, our wholeness, okay? With that, we're bringing in the desires of the heart. That's how we're getting in the synergy, because when the moon, the sun, and our star, which is the point in between, all comes together, that's when the high heart reactivates and illuminates, and it brings in that dimension of the wholeness of a relationship, not just with another person, but with your mind, body, and soul, baby. Let me see, was there anything else? No, I think that's about it. So good luck to you on this moon. Don't be teased nor tethered. Okay, a tease is something that doesn't plan on being fulfilled, and I don't mean put that mistrust in eye on. I mean, don't tease yourself. All right, titillate yourself, stir yourself up. Whoever this is about, I'm telling you, it's serious, because it's all up in my nose. I don't know what it is. The rose knows, and it's time for spring, time to blossom, to bloom, to come to life. Let your dreams come to life. Let the desires of your heart rise up. Let yourself be joyful and satisfied with what? Love, sweet love. Okay? No, I love you. Leave comments down below. Let me know you stopped by. And if you're returning to this channel, that means you like something here. So tickle that little like button right over there for me and vote for this channel by showing your love and support. And if you're new and you hung around through all this, I'm telling you, get ready for more. Find out about yourself, about your satisfaction and fulfillment, which is right at your fingertips right here now today. You are beautiful and divine exactly as you are. Okay, so click that subscribe button, hop on this joy train, put your vote for yourself, because it's your joy we are voting for. I love you. Talk soon. Bye.